All of you, welcome to my channel. We are continuing our discussion on circles. Now we go to a problem like this. All of you think of the problems we discuss, the theory we discuss, analyze and get in your head. Best wishes. Here we consider equation of the circle passing through the origin with intercepts A and B on axis. When we say intercepts A and B, x-intercept comes first, y-intercept comes next. So A is the first x-intercept, B is the y-intercept. Now we see that this is the point. X value is A, y value is 0, so A is A0. Similarly, B is 0B. So we have 2 points x1, y1 and x2, y2. Now, the problem, this angle is 90 degree. So, AB is a diameter. So, this is actually a diameter. So, we see, we require the equation of the circle with the diameter joining A0 and 0B. So, the formula is x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 equals 0. So this becomes x minus a into x minus 0 plus y minus 0 into y minus b equals 0, or simplification x squared plus y squared minus ax minus by equal to 0. So we see the center, half the coefficient of x with the sign change, half the coefficient of y with the sign change. So it is a by 2, b by 2. Now radius, root of square of this a by 2, a square by 4, plus square of this is b square by 4, minus the constant. There is no constant here, so it is simply root of a squared by 4 plus b squared by 4. So it is root of a square plus b square, the whole divided by 2. The whole divided by 2. Get it? Now we consider an important idea, intersection of two circles. Here there are different situations. This is one circle, this is the second circle. They do not intersect. So we see the distance between the centers C1, C2 is more than the sum of the radii. R1 plus R2, this C1, C2 is more by this. So the situation is C1, C2 is more greater than R1 plus R2. Circles do not intersect. Now second situation, the circles intersect at 2 points. Now you can see C1, C2 is this. R1 plus R2. This is R1, this is R2. So this C1, C2 is less than R1 plus R2. R1 plus R2 and C1, C2. C1, C2 is less than R1 plus R2. Circles intersect at 2 points. Now here is the situation. C1, C2 equals R1 plus R2. That means the circles touch externally. The circles touch externally. C1, C2 is R1 plus R2. Now, another situation. One circle is inside the other circle. They do not touch. The situation you can see. C1, this is C2, C1, C2, this is R2, this is R1. So R2 minus R1 contains this piece as well as this piece. So C1, C2 is less than R2 minus R1, because R2 minus R1 is C1, C2 plus this. So C1, C2 is less than R2 minus R1, one circle inside the other. We consider one more case of intersection of two circles. One circle inside the other and they touch. So this circle touches the external circle. You can see C2 radius R2, C1 radius R1, and this C1 C2 is simply R2 minus R1. So here C1 C2 is the difference of the radii circles touch internally. If C1 C2 is the sum of the radii circles touch externally. So this is the situation. Now we consider an important idea, orthogonal circles. Now orthogonal stands for a 90-degree business. So we see two circles intersecting at P and Q. Now the tangent at P to this circle, the tangent at P to this circle, now they move through the centers. You can see the tangent at C2, tangent for the circle C2 at P moves through C1, tangent for the circle C1 at P moves through C2. So this angle is 90 degree, means orthogonal. So angle of intersection is 90 degree, means the circles intersect at right angles. You know the radius and tangent in a circle. If this angle is 90, you see this is the radius, this is the tangent. So such a situation comes here. Now here this is the radius of this circle C1. So it is R1, radius R2. The situation here is a right triangle. So we see x square plus y square plus 2g1x plus 2f1y plus c1 equal to 0 is this circle. X square plus y square plus 2g2x plus 2f2y plus c2 equal to 0 is this circle. Now we have the center of this circle is minus g1 minus f1, and the radius square is g1 square plus f1 square minus c1. This is r1 square. Similarly, the center of this circle is minus g2 minus f2, and the radius square is g2 square plus f2 square minus c2. This is our r2 square. Now we go for the Pythagoras theorem. C1 C2 the whole square equals R1 square plus R2 square. Now that gives C1 C2 the whole square is a distance between 2 points. So it is G1, you can see the sentence, minus G1 minus G2, or minus G2 minus G1, difference of x, the square is G1 minus G2 the whole square, plus difference of y square is f1 minus f2 the whole square. Now how? If you take G2 minus G1 the whole square plus f2 minus f1 the whole square, they are one and the same. So this is our Pythagoras theorem, r1 square plus r2 square. Now c1 square, c1p the whole square is the radius square. So radius square we have seen is g square plus f square minus c formula. So here it is g1 square plus f1 square minus c1 plus radius square is g2 square plus f2 square minus c2. So we see this fellow is equal to this fellow. Now you can simplify. g1 square will cancel. g2 square will cancel. f1 square will cancel on either side. f2 square will cancel. So what remains here is minus 2 g1 g2 minus 2 f1 f2. On the other side, minus c1 minus c2. So ultimately 2 g1 g2 plus 2 f1 f2 equals c1 plus c2 is the condition for orthogonal cutting. So remember this, 2 g1 g2 plus 2 f1 f2 equals c1 plus c2 is the condition for the circles to cut orthogonally. We consider an example. Find lambda if x squared plus y squared minus lambda x plus 3y minus 1 equal to 0 cuts orthogonally x squared plus y squared plus 4x plus 8y plus 3 equal to 0. We know the condition is 2 g1 g2 plus 2 f1 f2 equals c1 plus c2. Now you know this is 2 g1, this is 2 g2. So we multiply by 2 for convenience and make the condition in this shape. 2g1 into 2g2 plus 2f1 into 2f2 equals 2 into c1 plus c2. So 2 we multiply by 2, that is all. Now it is easy to obtain the result because 2g1 is the coefficient of x, so minus lambda. 2g2 is the coefficient of x, so it is 4, plus 2f1 is 3, 2f2 is 8. C1 and C2, we require 2 into the sum of that. 2 into the sum. 2 into minus 1 plus 3. So net effect is minus lambda into 4 plus 3 into 8 equals 2 into minus 1 plus 3, which is 4. You can cancel a 4, therefore minus lambda, 4 cancels, plus 6, 4 cancels, so 6 equals 4 cancels, so 1. So lambda will go to the other side, 1 comes here, finally lambda is 5. So we will continue our lessons, but for the time being we wind up. Best wishes for all of you. Work hard, get the results.